What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
This is not
Not
another damn
another damn
podcast
podcast.
presented by
Our
our
damn
damn
selves.
selves. So 434.
434. Yeah.
434, kid. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Ooh. On this very busy, rainy weekend that we
Oh,
had here
yeah.
in Chicago.
Coming down right now. I hear it in the window.
It's super rainy. It's like hitting, like, because if I go out in my sunroom, then I can hear it like just, like out there, you can really hear it. So,
Hear it pretty well around. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic, but I definitely hear it pretty right by this window. Yeah.
it is calming though, listening to the rain. It just kind of just soothes you out and just kind of
Yeah.
makes you stop for a moment and just kind
Yeah.
of
Breathe it in,
pause. Just
man.
pause for the cause. Pause for the
Most of
cause.
us, we so go, 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 especially in the big city, which we're from. It's like, yeah, it's
Right.
about, yeah, you never just take time to just take it in. It's like, so sometimes you got to take in,
You just gotta take it in.
yeah,
And that's the good thing about the rain. The rain say, "Oh, I'm gonna show you. You don't want to sit down. Let me show you something. Sit your ass down." And then
yeah,
you finally get to sit down. You're like, you know what? Being in the house isn't so bad.
absolutely not.
But then the way my mind works when I'm in my house, I just start looking at upcoming projects, like potential things I want to do. It's like, okay, we can do this, we could do that, we could, I start like,
There's always some shit to do. That's why, yeah,
I start looking at projects because I'm like, this is year three now that we've been in our house. So
yeah,
it's like, okay, that time went by pretty fast. So now it's like, okay, we've done some things already we've done some minor things to make our house feel like our home. But I'm like, okay, we can start doing some more things. Like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. So I wrote my list already of things that I want to get done.
right.
So, and as we do, with just, you know,
A little bit at a time. So
it's
you
a process. Like, trust the process.
trust the
Just,
process, like Sam
we gotta
Hinkie and
trust the
shit.
process.
The Sixers.
I do have a mug that has that trust in the process. I do have a mug that says that.
How long the Sixers fans been trusting they damn process?
So
Long.
I'm like, we just gotta trust the process.
Quite the process they've been trusting.
Hopefully by
Yeah,
the time Ariana gets to high school, then we'll be like, okay. That's like my goal. Is like by the time she reaches high school, it'd be like, okay. So we got a little bit of time before she gets to high school. We got a little bit of time.
right. You still got a little time.
And the first for people who live in Chicago, if you go to Chicago Public Schools, the grades went in this past
Yeah,
weekend, so the report pickup will be coming the next, not this week, but week after next. So parents, hope you've been checking your kids' grades and been you get to the parent teacher conferences and you looking like we don't want you guys to be looking surprised when you go to these conferences. So
yeah. Since we
check your
mentioned,
kids down. Check their work. That's the thing
right.
I'll say. Check and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. We mentioned the
We don't have
Sixers.
excuses.
Okay.
There's no
Well,
excuses no more.
yeah.
Because back in our day, like we always say, back in our day, we didn't have the digital where you could just log online and you could see, okay, you didn't turn this assignment. Where's this assignment at? Like, like they have that now.
You
You
can
can
just
just
lie
log
and
in,
say
you
you
can
were doing
see.
everything and your parents were totally blindsided. Totally
Yeah.
blindsided.
They
Just
go in,
lie.
it's F, 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 F.
Just
You're
lie and
like,
say
what?
that, oh yeah, I'm doing great in class. You're like the worst student in the whole school and shit. But you could just
Exactly.
tell them you were doing, yeah.
But not no more. Like I'm here to tell you, as a parent of children in school, I'm going to tell you, like if your child's been lying to you and you don't know, you can go in, you can log in, and you can check their work in real time. And you can go in and see what assignments are missing. You can go in and see, okay, maybe they need a little more support in this area. And it is programs that offer free tutoring for kids. It is programs out there for that. So I'm here to tell you that it's not an excuse to just be ignorant of what is going on with your children.
Right.
That's not an excuse anymore. So get involved with your kids.
Well, this would be fun to check out right here for you, kid. You mentioned the 76ers. Kid's a big NBA fan. NBA regular season kicks off in what 2 or 3 2 days, I think, after this when this airs, something like that. So it's coming
Hmm.
to your NBA, well, the Bulls I asked, but your NBA is coming up real soon.
I'll be watching. So this is my time. Like I love basketball. I'm a basketball guy. I'll watch football, but basketball is like my first love for sports. It is.
um,
So I'll be watching.
I haven't. Well, this right here is probably part
Go
of the reason. This,
Bulls.
this right here is probably part of the reason why basketball hasn't been my first love in a long time. Check this the graphic I got. It says the last time each NBA team had a 50 plus winning season. Very interesting read right here. That last one I didn't even realize we gonna get there. It was like we gonna get there. It's like okay, let's start with the
The
recent.
year
Like
Ariana was born. Yay. I'm sorry, T. I'm like, yay.
let's start with
Ariana
the
was born.
recent. Yeah, the 25, 20. The season that just passed, the 25 season. The season that OKC just won the title. Of course, they're on this list. Yeah,
Hmm.
you also got the Knicks, the Lakers, the the Clippers, yeah, the Sixers, Rockets, Nuggets, Cavaliers, and the Boston Celtics. So they all won 50 plus games just this past season. Go back a
Hmm.
season before that, you got the Timberwolves and the Mavericks. So yeah, Ant-Man and Luca was still with Dallas when they made the year they made the finals. So they had a
Yeah.
good year. Go back to the 2023 season. There you got the Grizzlies, the Bucks, and the Sixers, which we just talked about. So yeah, so the last time the process was kind of good to them was what 23. So yeah,
22, 23, yeah.
yeah,
A couple seasons ago, a
yeah.
couple seasons back.
We go back 22. We got Golden State, Miami, and the Phoenix Suns. That's the year Golden State last won the championship, I believe, was
Yeah.
2022. So that was their last really hot season. Yeah, was 22. Miami, did they? Who they? No, was it Miami they played that year? I don't remember who they played. I don't remember. Oh, it was Boston the first time. Yeah, Miami played like a couple of other teams. It wasn't them. Well, say did Miami go to the finals that year? They didn't go that year.
No.
2021 is the last time the Jazz had a 50 win season. They still had Mitchell and Gobert during that time. So yeah.
Hmm.
2020 Toronto Raptors, they were coming off of their championship season. Is the following year after that. So they still
Yeah.
were riding the championship wave. Even though Kawhi was gone, they still were riding that championship wave. So they got 50 wins in
Hmm.
2020. Yeah. 2019, the Trailblazers, Dame Dollar like was in his prime. He wasn't washed like he is now. It's like, what we got at now? Okay, the 17 season, last time the Spurs,
Spurs.
that was Kawhi's last year, I believe.
Okay.
I think he got traded. He missed all of the next season, then he got traded. It was something like that. That was his
Hmm.
last healthy season. Then Zaza Pachulia's ass happened, and it changed history pretty much.
You said
he,
Zaza.
he put his leg under Kawhi. He landed, got injured, and then was out for most of that next season. Demanded a trade and then won a title with Toronto. So 17 was his last healthy season with the Spurs. Yeah. And go back to 2015 season was the last time the Atlanta Hawks and your Chicago Bulls. Yeah, the Bulls.
Year I had my daughter. Yay.
No, that would know what that was. That was Tom Thibodeau's last season as the Bulls coach. And the season before Rose got traded. Rose got traded in 16. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the last time. So the last time the Bulls won 50 was Tom Thibodeau was coaching them. What does that tell you? Now, what does that tell you, huh? Tom Thibodeau was here the last time they won. Yeah,
At least it's been a decade. At least it was within the
that's
last
that's
decade.
that's
So
pretty far ago.
I'm gonna put my feather in that. I'll put my feather there. You
2015 is
gotta
a
take
long
some
ass time.
victories.
A lot didn't happen since then.
I know, but you gotta take
LeBron
some. At
went back
least,
to
at
Cleveland, the end of the Lakers. KD
least
joined
it's not
Golden
20
State.
years.
It's a lot though. Yeah.
It's still a lot, but like my daughter's never seen a 50 win team, so
Orlando last won with Dwight Howard 2011 season. They ain't
Damn.
won 50 since Dwight was there, so they like 2011 we go back. And then the last time Detroit and New Orleans won 50 games, 08 season. So Chris Paul was still in New
Yeah.
Orleans. That's how long ago that. In Detroit, you still had Hamilton, and I think that was Billups last
Was
season.
Chauncey, but I said, was Chauncey
He
still
got
there?
traded that season, I think. Yeah, that was the infamous Allen Iverson that showed that, which was horrible when they traded Billups for Iverson. People don't remember Iverson with Detroit. Nobody
I don't
remembers.
remember that. I remember him with Denver.
It was yeah. He got traded from Denver to Detroit, and
I don't remember him
that's pretty much the
with
end of
Detroit.
Iverson. Detroit ended Iverson's
I don't
run.
remember that. I just remember him with Denver. I
He
remember
officially
that, but I don't
became
remember
washed in
Detroit.
Detroit, pretty much. That was
How did
when
I block that?
he became washed there, pretty much. Yeah. Sacramento Kings, the Chris Webber era. We go back to
White chocolate.
2005. Yeah, Mike Bibby and shit. That's the era. '05, the last time the Sacramento Kings. Brooklyn Nets was when they were the New Jersey
New
Nets
Jersey Nets.
with Jason Kidd. That team was like '02 the last time they
This is the
won.
Scott McKnight team.
Yeah,
All I just right.
probably that era. Charlotte Hornets, we got to go back way back. I don't
Yikes.
even remember who was on that Hornets team, 98. It might have been Glenn Rice. I think
Was
that was
Dale
the era.
Curry on that team or
He had
no?
long been traded, but yeah,
Oh,
it's like
okay.
that was more the early 90s Hornets. You thinking with Larry Johnson and Alonzo and Muggsy Bogues, like they all were gone by 98. I want to say it
No.
was Glenn Rice, Anthony Mason. I think that was the
Was
team by
BJ there or no?
BJ, I think he was gone by 98. BJ might not even been playing that year. I don't remember. I know he was with him before that when I think 90, I think 72 and 10, he was there on that season.
Okay.
96, he was there. I think he
Okay.
was gone by now. I'm pretty sure they didn't re-sign BJ after that season. I'm pretty sure.
There's another video of Dale Curry sitting next to him.
The Curry had been traded to Toronto or something by then. Like I want to say it was like that team has like Glenn Rice, Anthony Mason. I think that was the era of I don't even
Okay.
know. I'm not even for sure of that. I'm just I think those who was on that team. So I'm
Just
not
pulling stuff out the sky.
I'm not positive and shit. And then like in your lifetime and practically mine, pretty much. If I've never seen a 50-win season with Washington. I didn't realize that the Washington Bullets slash
Well, they were
Wizards
the Bullets
I've pretty
then.
much been asked like my whole life. I didn't realize that shit.
And you would think that they may have done something with
Especially
John
the talent
Wall.
they had is like
Yeah.
we go by way back is like when they had Chris Webber and Juwan Howard. They didn't
Oh
win.
yeah, with Juwan Howard. Yeah, that team. Yeah.
And when they had the Kwame Brown and Jordan, we could skip that era and shit. It's like, the Jordan era definitely didn't win 50.
Mm.
It's like, then when they had the Gilbert Arenas era, they didn't win 50. It
No
seemed like they
chill
won. They
deal.
might have won. Maybe they got close that year, like
Hmm.
48 or something. I just knew they won 50 during the Gilbert Arenas era because they were making the playoffs every year. That's I was like, they didn't win 50 that year. Okay, and
Hmm.
then came the John Wall, Bradley Beal era. They didn't win 50.
Yeah, because I would thought the John Wall Bradley Beal era would have won 50.
Yeah, and me, I was thinking the Gilbert Arenas, like what's the name? What Gilbert and and Antoine Jameson that era. I just knew they won 50 like
Mm.
during that time. It's like yeah, but I'm like well, really like I was like okay. It had to have come close is all I'm thinking. Maybe 48, 49, but it's not 50 though. So it don't count. It's like
Terrible.
so it's like the Wizards been asked my whole life and shit. Yeah. So the whole time they've
Yeah,
been
that
the Wizards,
sucks.
they've been asked. They didn't become the Wizards till around like '97, I think. So the
Hmm.
Wizards, the entire run of the Washington Wizards, they have been asked and shit. The entire run of that franchise.
Yikes.
Last time they were relevant was the Washington Bullets in the '70s, which is
So
wild.
what does that tell you?
Winning 50 is not that easy. Not that easy. I saw that. I thought you'd appreciate that. They posted that in one of my Facebook hoop groups. I said the kid enjoyed it. It's just like,
That's
and
an
I was gonna
interesting
send it to
stat.
you. I was like, I wanted to just catch your natural reaction. I just do it on the podcast. I was gonna put it in our group chat at first. I was like, I think the kid will appreciate that in real time.
I saw my Bulls. I was like, yay, when I was pregnant with Ariana.
To say Rose, that was the last time. That was the last time the Bulls really were relevant. But like you remember that when they played the Cavs in the second round of the playoffs and Rose hit that game winner. It was a game.
Yeah.
And I said that's pretty much the last highlight of the Bulls. They haven't really had like they haven't. That's the highest they've been since that because they had won 50 that year, and then Rose hit that, and he had that look on his face like the
Uh,
Derrick Rose look. To
mhm.
Big Taj somebody picked him up and
Yeah,
shit.
because he
And
jumped and he did the
yeah,
that.
you know exactly the play I'm talking about. Yeah,
Because I was on maternity leave, so like I was, I would have my downtime watching. Yeah,
yeah.
because
You
I
had
just
just
had
had
Ari,
Ari,
so
so yeah. So you were in the house
yeah, I
watching.
had a lot of downtime during that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Because
So I was like.
I didn't go back to work to June
Yeah,
after I had Ari
that
Ari,
would have
so
been playoffs. That'd have been like May. When that
yeah, so I had a lot of maternity leave.
yeah,
We also ordered the Pacquiao Mayweather fight during that
that's the
time.
same
And
year, I think.
the
Yeah,
less said about that.
that was the same year. Yeah, that shit was
That's the
ass.
only reason why I know when that fight happened because I'm like, I was on maternity leave with Ariana when we ordered that fight. That's the only reason why I know what year it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. But
But I'm still a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So I'm gonna watch the upcoming season of where I can of
I'll
all
look
the
at.
basketball game. I'm gonna see like
I'll
what they
pop
got.
in if it's a game that interests me. I'll pop in. I'm not committing to the NBA yet. Right? It's so okay. This game looks promising. Like it's certain teams like I'm curious to see how KD and the Rockets look. That's an interesting story. OKC, I want to see how they now that they're champions, how
Now
you
they're
get
champion
now this is
too.
the real test. Is like, yeah, winning it is one thing, defending it is the whole nother thing.
I want to
Especially
see what
because
happens.
even though they won 68 games last year, they still for some reason were still kind of under the radar. Everybody's watching the Thunder now, so I want to
Hmm.
see how they handle that pressure. Now that teams are like circling them
Know
on
who
the
you are,
calendar,
and then
it's
they're
like
gonna circle you
they're
on
gonna
the.
say,
Okay,
yeah,
we
they
got
gonna say,
them on
oh
the
yeah, we got
15th.
teams are gonna
Circling your
prepare for
date.
you this
Yeah.
year. I want to see how they handle that pressure. Yeah,
Because teams will play up for you, like even bad teams. Like if they see
yeah,
you, okay, you coming to town. Because
yeah.
Stacey King always talked about that. He said like in the 90s when the Bulls were hopping, people would circle the calendar because okay, we got Jordan, we got the Bulls on this date. So these bad
72 and
teams.
10 Bulls, one of those 10 teams was the expansion Toronto Raptors, who had just joined the league that year, the 95, 96. Were one of the probably like the two or three worst teams in the NBA, but beat the Bulls during that season somehow. It's like,
They play up for competition,
exactly,
and
yeah.
they always
One
say
of
you
those
don't
10
play
losses,
down. You don't play down to
yeah, but one of
yours,
those 10 losses was that team.
but they be playing up for you. I want to see what Boston's going to look like without
Without
Tatum.
Tatum, yeah. And all of the moves they made, they pretty much blew up their core because they said, "Well, we're not competitive anyway, so
Because I want to
get out
see
let's get out of this luxury tax." So yeah, they
what
traded
their
a bunch of
trajectory is
guys.
going to
Yeah,
look like.
yeah, they traded like Porzingis. They a bunch. They got rid of like a
But
lot of
Marcus said he saw a video on Instagram or something, one of those, and he said that it was like Tatum was like dunking on a
them against
video.
him. Yeah,
And we
I
was like,
saw him.
okay, but
But
they
I didn't see
they
him
built it
dunking.
different now.
He was at one. I think he was at the WrestlePalooza, the WWE show, the same one that Britt took Wyatt to in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yeah, he was there. So okay, look at no, that wasn't Taylor's Halliburton. I'm
That
thinking
was Halliburton,
long
yeah.
light skinned nigga. My bad. So, yeah, Halliburton is a
Yeah, that was
pacer. It makes sense.
Halliburton.
He was big. I'm like,
Because he
no,
was
what wasn't
Mr.
Tatum? It
Russ
was Halliburton.
he was Mr. Russell
Another guy who
Wilson.
had an injury. He was there looking pretty good too. He didn't. He was getting around
Yeah.
pretty well.
Because
That's probably what I'm thinking.
I want to say him and Russell Wilson were staying in the same
Yeah.
area. I want to say they were
Yeah,
sitting
because
by
he
each
also
other.
had an Achilles injury. That's probably why it made me think of him as like, yeah. But
Mhm.
he looked like he was on the mend. Just like, I was like,
Yeah, Marcus said that he was dunking. He was like, man, he was like back in the day, he was like the ACL injuries was like he was like, but now he's like dunking. Like what? Like the medicine stuff is better now. Like the way that they can treat
yeah, sports medicine is
like
totally
they can treat the stuff and you can have a quicker recovery time.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad
There's a
NBA is
couple of
back.
NBA stories I'm interested in, like how the Thunder defend, how KD and the Rockets, how that fit. Yeah. What else? That's kind of it. It's like, yeah, So LeBron's
I
gonna
guess
be out for a month, so the Lakers are ass and shit.
I
It's
said, I
like,
guess LeBron watch still like, when's LeBron going to retire? That's going to be the question every year, I guess.
yeah, is he even coming back now? They say he's gonna miss like the first month of the season. He's gonna be so. Just go ahead and announce
What if
the
LeBron just decides
LeBron's
at Christmas, like,
retirement
this is
tour.
my last year? What if he just says, I'm calling it, LeBron's going to tell it at on Christmas Day, like,
Yeah,
this
he
is my
might not
last
have
year.
like the retirement tour. He might just say, "Yeah, I'm fuck it, I'm done." It's like, I
I think he's going to say it at Christmas. That's
don't
going to be
even
his
know what
Christmas
the
gift.
injury is this time. I think just old age. I think that's the
I
injury.
still don't know what his injury
That
is.
I
I
think
still
just
don't.
I think he's just old. I
It's
think
just old.
that's the injury. I think the old
When you
age.
get over 40, it's like my calf hurts now. You get over 40 because I was like going up and down my stairs because I was like running around and I was like going up and down my stairs, going up and down my stairs. My stairs are very steep to my basement. So I was like running up and down the stairs, like doing a lot of work. And I just like, I guess I pulled my calf muscle because it still hurts.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't ache. It just
It does, like it
I
hurts.
literally ache every day at this point. Something aches, whether it's like my hip, whether it's my neck. It's like every day something
My
aches.
neck, my back.
Something aches every day. It's like ankle been aching for decades. It's like yeah, it's something every day. It's like it's aches.
That's why I stretch. Like I said, I make a point now. Like if I'm starting to feel a little, I'm like, let me hit this stretch. Let me hit this stretch. Let me hit this one across the body. Let me, I hit my different stretches. Like, yep, I'm gonna stretch my legs out, stretch my arms out, because
Yeah.
you will ache if you don't do that.
Mm. Yes, you will. All about health and yeah. Speaking of health, yeah, black men take care of your health.
Please.
Rest in peace, going out to Mr. D'Angelo. Yeah, 51 years old. Pancreatic cancer was it? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I couldn't believe that. When I saw that, I was like, what?
yeah,
D'Angelo? What?
yeah. Brown sugar. How does it feel? Y'all know D'Angelo.
Baby, let's cruise.
Yeah, you're my lady. Nothing,
You're my
nothing even matters.
baby.
Y'all know D'Angelo. Nothing
Heaven
even-
must be like this.
Yeah, y'all know D'Angelo. Yeah,
And of
dude had.
course, how does it
That's the
feel?
I definitely said that one. Yeah.
Which all of us young teen girls was watching that
Mhm.
video, like all of us was like, we would try to look over, like peek over the TV to look like, say, like, can the TV go down a little bit more? We were all watching. I mean, you can't admit that, ladies. You were watching. If you say you weren't, then you probably are lying, but we were watching. What was I like 18, 19 when that was, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's was it 106 in Park on by? It might have been before 106 in Park era. I don't remember. Yeah. It might have been right before the 106 in Park era kicked off. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, but it was just so shocking to just see that because
It's
like
crazy that him and Angie Stone both
the
died in the
same
same year.
year.
That's wild. It's like, yeah, that's crazy.
And I feel for their son. I do. I
Yeah,
feel for their son
yeah,
because
to
like
bury two
losing both
parents in the
parents in
same,
the
yeah,
same year,
yeah, to bury two parents in the same year. That's wild. Yeah.
really just a sad thing. But D'Angelo was a very talented musician. He was a big move in the neo soul, like his
Yeah, he was on the
the front of
front
that. Yeah.
line of that, yeah, that era. I
Hmm.
put him like Badu. They were like along came along around the same time.
Hmm.
Like that's like the front end of that. Yeah, I would say
You
like
start getting that explosion. D'Angelo, Badu, NDRE, Jill
India
Scott,
and Jill came a little bit later.
um,
Angie Stone.
Music Soul Child, Music Soul Child.
Yeah,
You start getting that wave,
they
you
all
know.
came like around that same era.
Hmm.
Yeah, India, Jill, Angie, Music, Soul Child.
That Kendrick family, yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So you had like all that
Cam,
whole neo soul movement. So it was like, hey,
um,
this is a groove right here.
Cam was out in that era too, I believe. When Cam
Hmm.
first got hot, I think. Yeah. That was That was like that was the golden era of neo solo. That was it, the golden era. But D'Angelo was on the front line of that because Brown Sugar
Mhm.
came out like '95 and shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
I put Lauren Hill in that group too.
Yeah.
Like she came
So
out.
we were
That's
making love constantly. The summer eyes out of shade, blood burgundy.
yeah.
Yeah, brown sugar was my shit. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, banger. Brown Sugar, babe.
But I always say the positive thing about music is that your art lives forever.
Yeah,
It does. Your artwork, it will live forever. You make some good ass creations, like whether you're a musician and a painter, whatever your talent was that you share with the world, it will forever live on. So
actor.
even
Yeah.
decades, even hundreds of years after you
Author,
pass.
yeah, like yeah, look at somebody who's like writings that came out hundreds of years ago.
Shakespeare.
Yeah,
That was what the 1500s, right? I think
yeah.
Shakespeare. And we still
Um,
gotta read. I don't know. Do my kids have to read Shakespeare? I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I don't know if they have to read Shakespeare. I don't know.
Charles Dickens is like
Dickens,
we
yeah.
still twas the night before Christmas.
And the Christmas Carol is always going to be told. That story is forever
Yeah,
going to be told.
yeah.
We went and saw a play about it last year. Like they did. They do a retelling of the Christmas Carol.
Ebenezer
They do that
Scrooge.
every
Like that's
year.
become part of pop culture. When
Yeah.
time if you're like an asshole during Christmas, you say, "Why are you being a Scrooge?" It's
Why
like
are you being a Scrooge?
that's become part of pop culture. To be,
And it's like you're going to get visited by three ghosts tonight.
yeah,
You know you're about to see three ghosts right now,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, but his artwork can live. His music can live forever. I'm gonna make a D'Angelo playlist and I'll play some D'Angelo for the
One of
kiddos.
the good things about one of the positives about this is that what's resurfaced online is like I remember the episode you mentioned the how does it feel the D'Angelo the episode of the Jamie Foxx show recently resurfaced online
I
when they did
saw
the
that,
parody.
and I
And
remember when it
I,
happened in
I
real
forgot all
time.
about that and I was like and then when they played it I was like I remember this episode now.
Me too, because I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
did the belly button thing.
Me
It's
too.
like a parody version of D'Angelo, basically.
First, he had on that horrid wig. People in the comments was like, "That's a Tyler
The
Perry."
cornrow wig. Yeah, he
They said
already
that's a
had the
Shamar
original
Moore
Tyler
wig.
Perry wig. He had the OG Tyler Perry wig.
He had the Shamar Moore wig.
They recycled that wig with Shamar Moore and whatever that movie was.
It always got me when Jamie was doing the belly roll when he was doing the belly roll.
Yeah, that resurfaced after that.
Oh,
It's
he's
like,
so
yeah,
silly.
I was like, so that's why it brings stuff like that back up. It's like, cause so now we have, 'cause I said, yeah, now we got one. I said, what's your favorite Jamie Foxx clip? Now we
Oh,
convinced
and
you
then
gotta go
I always say the
D'Angelo.
one Mark Curry. That's the one
Mark Curry is a good one too. Yeah,
Mark Curry.
you always do like yeah, like the like one has to go, and then whenever Jamie Foxx is usually the
It's
one.
always Jamie
To
Foxx.
be,
No offense,
I always
Jamie,
say like, what's
but
your favorite Jamie Foxx episode? So now the D'Angelo parody. There you go.
D'Angelo
There you go.
or Mark Curry, one of those
The Mark
two.
Curry is always a good one
Because
too.
Mark Curry caused everybody to break character. Everybody in the room broke character.
Yeah.
Because like Jamie did this, he was like Jamie turned real quick and everybody broke character in the room.
To be like Martin, Fresh Prince, Steve Harvey, and Jamie Foxx is
Well,
always
I'm saying Martin, Fresh Prince, the Wayne's brother, and Jamie
yeah,
Foxx.
it's like yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, the lineup like that is like yeah, it's like those shows might rotate which four is like, but it's usually like so with four of those shows are usually picked. Is
Hmm.
and mine is always like oh Jamie Foxx so it comes in last, and then somebody got to be last in all of those shows. It's like,
I also saw another one where they did the parody. But I never saw this because I didn't watch it regularly, but I saw Dion Cole posted when he did it on Blackish.
I don't even
Yeah.
remember that. So I used to watch Blackish. I don't remember when Dion did that.
Because you know how Dion Cole's voice is, and he was like, "Girl, it's only you." Like he was saying
Yeah,
that. I was like, "Oh my God." Like his gravelly. I was like, "Oh my God."
Blackish was a good ass. It was a fire ass show.
He was
Looking back,
singing that in the mirror.
Blackish is one of those shows we're gonna look back on and realize, oh, this show was really funny.
I gotta
Hell,
watch Blackish. I do.
Got Anthony Anderson, Tracy Ellis Ross, young Marcel
Yara
Martin
Shahidi.
is like Yara Shahidi,
Oh,
um,
Jennifer Lewis.
Lewis,
Come on.
Martin Lawrence Fishburne, Dion Cole. They had a cast on that show. It's like
Jennifer Lewis, you sold me with when you put Jennifer Lewis as anybody's mama or auntie, then you know you got a winning formula because she is freaking hilarious.
or running a 900 line, number 75. Got you on that shit.
Number 75 got you smoking that shit.
Why would Naomi Campbell be the one that got her smoking the shit? We talking Girl Six now for you. The forgotten Spike Lee classic.
Well, was that really our character smoking that shit? Was it?
Just
Was
that
that
it
part
wouldn't
of
be
the
Naomi
script
Campbell,
or
like I said.
was that in the script or was
She
that
might have
not?
been she might have been wild and on they then they added it to the movie. She might have been wild and offset.
Smoking that
So we
shit.
using that and shit. It's like, Spike Lee like to use shit in his movies, like the Jigables and the Wannabe. He liked using shit. So Naomi Campbell might have been wild and for real. So we gonna use that. It's like we're gonna incorporate that into the movie. So
But Blackish was yeah.
yeah,
I think I am going to do it now that it's all. I think I am going to do like a maybe I'll do a binge of a Blackish.
yeah. Because I
I'll do
was a
like a
regular
binge of
watcher
that.
of that. I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
phenomenal. Yeah, it was.
'Cause I saw a few episodes here and there. Like I did watch the Prince episode when Prince died. I did watch the Prince
Yeah,
episode. I definitely watched that one.
yeah. That was
So
one.
yeah, but rest in power to
Yeah.
D'Angelo,
Mm.
the good brother.
Now that we lost him, don't well, probably too late for this trial. Don't bring him back in AI forums.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Sora 2 is like just changed the world. That's the program they're using now. Is like AI videos have come a long way in the last just year and a half. Where they went from like creepy and like staccato obvious. Now they look very realistic. It's like
Hmm.
it's because like it was like a couple of years ago it went viral. It was like Will Smith eating spaghetti. It looked like it was creepy as shit. It's like obviously computer generated, looking like Max Headroom almost. It was like that. It's like obviously some weird shit. Like, but now it's like I found a few videos and shit, and yeah, that we gonna go through and
Oh
how
gosh.
realistic this shit has become. It's like some like gets creepier and creepier. I'm gonna mute these because I don't know if what kind of. Then again, I'm gonna play the because the voices on some of them too is like that's what makes it creepier. Is they figured out how to get the voices right too. So it got like your favorite celebs like who have been dead for decades, some of them and shit. They got
I
their
saw one with
voice.
Bob Barker that almost got me.
I saw that Bob Barker one too and shit. Yeah. With
Because at first I thought it was a real, and then when he started saying certain things, I
while
was
he
like,
was being a
yeah,
dick, it's like, yeah, he gave like a blind man a plastered TV, like shit like that. It's like, hope you enjoy watching it. It's like, yeah, it's like that
yeah.
kind of,
You know, he started doing that. I was like, okay, this is AI. And
yeah.
then when he was like, because you can't drive, bitch. You know, he said that. I was like, okay, this is AI. Bob Barker would never say that.
Michael Jackson stealing KFC, like, is like,
Shamo.
see, it sounds like him too. Isn't it? So that's one right there. Next one is right here. This one was like creepy. Kobe and Gianna in the helicopter. I'm like, okay, y'all doing too
Yeah,
much.
that's doing way too much. I
Y'all
don't even
doing
want to
too
see
much
that.
and shit.
That's doing way too much.
It don't. So I'm. Let me just see what they say.
Because that's goofy as hell. Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, we'll get past that one.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's when people actually got mad when they saw this one.
Yeah, because it's like
They
that's
actually
not
died, and that wasn't that long ago. It was like five
that
years
was
ago.
5 years ago.
It
It
wasn't that
wasn't that
long
long
ago
ago.
when they died in the helicopter crash. It's like so that's too soon right there.
That was really sad. Like it's still we're still like reeling about that.
This one
Yeah.
was like this one looked real because it actually looked like Tupac. Cause it looks like it looks like old like low resolution television too. It
Hmm.
looks like look. They got
Tupac could have
I
appeared on
turned the
Sesame
audio.
Street or Mr. Rogers. He could have.
They put the audio.
When someone isn't treating you right, the best thing you can do is speak up. Might even put it into a song. You're saying a record, huh? Like go at big in them? If that's what's on your heart. I'll probably start the song like, first off, forget your girl and the crew you claim. West Side, when we ride, come equipped with game. Yo, you really just said that? Yeah. Mr. Rogers is going to your firm opening line. Then you could say that he claims to be a player.
Mr. Rogers probably did listen to Tupac. He probably did.
Well, there we go.
He probably did listen to Tupac. I think he did.
But yeah, that's where we at now with but see that Mr. Rogers one look like it looked real as shit. It's like
It did
especially
because it
'cause
looked like a
like
low.
low resolution, like a video that could have been from the
It looked
night.
like a VHS. It did look
Yeah,
different like
from the
VHS.
I was like,
Yeah.
so y'all can even put like the filter on it to make the videos look old. So we're officially in the era where like we gonna like what's real and what's Memorex. You know that commercial was out in the 80s. You know that Memorex,
Hmm.
we really there now. You don't know what's real and what's Memorex now.
Or are we in the Matrix?
Yeah, are we in the Matrix? Yeah, is all of this a simulation? Yeah,
Because the Matrix was what year? It was like it's 2000, whatever they said it was. They was like, we don't know the exact year, but we estimate that it's whatever.
I know what year we are coming up on. Like,
2029.
Skynet was 2029. That's the year the machines took over in Terminator, and then John Connor like he fought off the machines in 2029. So then they sent Arnold's character back to 84 to kill John Connor's mother, Sarah Connor. It's like so what I'm thinking is that John Connor, because she's pregnant at the end of the movie, so John Connor was born in 85 is what I'm saying. So like so this would be like 45 years back. He was like, yeah, we gotta take him out and shit. It's like something like that. It went back in
As I'm looking
time.
at the time, looking, we
We can
got how
go
much
for
left
it.
in 2025, and then we
You
got
see how and
26
you
or
see how
30.
good AI is already in 25. So 29 is gonna be
Yeah, that's going to be.
Skynet is here. It's not that shit is here. It's like the machines are here. It's like it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be stuff that never happened. We gonna like do you think the Mandela effect is bad now? We really are gonna have like Luke, I'm your father videos. It's like they're gonna change history. It's just, I really think that's where it's going. It's like with stuff that I don't remember this at all. Like, well, here it is, and you're not gonna know if it's real or not and shit. Yeah,
That's going to be
yeah.
a wild thing for 2029.
Mm, shit's
It is.
but yeah, it's like Martin Luther King, like AIs out there. It's just like it's just and the shit looks real. And they have their real voices too. That's what makes the shit.
Hmm.
So I want Michael Jackson and Prince and shit to like just you know that wasn't real because they definitely weren't friends and shit.
Well, Quincy said he tried to run him over with his motorcycle.
Somebody's gonna create that video. They're gonna have like a video looks like Prince did in '84 from Purple Rain. Have
They'll just take that. Yeah, they could just
Michael
take the
Jackson, how he
scene.
looked. Michael Jackson looked Thriller era, and Prince how he looked in that. Yeah, they have him try to
They could
run.
just take the scene from Purple Rain and just like chop it up when he ran down Morris. They could just do that.
Yeah,
You have a scene right there. Just take that scene and just,
change the
you know.
characters. It's like make Morris Michael Jackson and shit. Apollonia, I don't know. She'd be Latoya. I don't know. Prince
What's
tried to get
toy?
Latoya and shit. Really,
Toy.
change her now Latoya.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But yeah, when I saw the helicopter, I was like, okay, y'all doing too much now.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Like, why are we
That
doing
just
this?
happened. That's why it's like,
But why are we even doing this?
yeah, it's like, what are we doing? But AI is the machines are pretty much gonna take over and shit. I'm glad I'm old and shit. It's like I'd hate to be like young in this era and not knowing what's real and what's not. Because I'm a history buff, so like history is about to become like extinct and shit. Like with all of this, it's, people just reinvent history with AI and shit. It's like, so I'm glad I got to study actual history because future history is gonna be some
The
bullshit.
Pilgrims didn't do the Mayflower. They'll create somebody else who was on the Mayflower.
I mean, like, or just all of this shit is like, yeah, it's like just have well, so Jordan missing the shot is like, like see, like, shit like that. It's like remember the Nike commercial they did when he missed the shot. They're gonna have a whole like video like that. If Jordan
Mhm.
didn't make that shot, here's the proof. It's like, yeah,
Mhm.
it's, the Cavs won that game. It's like the history is like they're on the
And the
alternate.
spiral that happened after Jordan lost.
Yeah.
Then he gets traded to this team, and then he
And
does
then
this,
after
and he
trade,
does
it's
that.
like, yeah.
Jordan goes to the Knicks. Ugh.
They still somehow don't win any titles even with him.
Damn. Damn. Burn. That's a burn right there. Burn.
And the Knicks, they will still find a way to fuck it up. If you replace John Starks with Jordan, they still would find a way to mess that up somehow.
Because I think the Knicks was like the team I probably hated the most during that time. I hated the Knicks the most. I think I hated them.
They were more annoying to me than like
I hated the Knicks.
the
I
teams
hated the Pacers too. I hated the
I
Pacers too.
despise were like the Detroit Pistons and the Boston Celtics. That's the teams I despised back then.
I hated the Knicks. I hated the Pistons. I hated the Knicks, and I hated the Pacers. Those are the teams I hated.
Reggie Miller was low key like comedy to me and shit.
I hated him.
It's
I did.
like the shit he did. Like he was
Like,
like. But okay, that I was like, okay, that was it, but that was Loki was kind of funny, like shit he did. It's like
he was an asshole. He
that was
was.
kind of funny, especially the bowing because then they ended up losing that game anyway, so that was especially funny and shit. Yeah,
You were bound.
that was
Goofy ass.
won't bow until like it says all zeros.
All zeros. Goofy.
Right, but it's just getting crazy, kid. That's just a few of the videos. Is like, and that's fucking program only been out for like 2 weeks. It just came out like in October or something. It's only been available a couple of weeks and shit. Yeah. And they already like that's where we at right now. People have mastered the fucking shit just in that little bit of time. Mhm.
Yeah,
We
that's
definitely had a
what
conversation off air about, but I won't say here, but I said like where certain industries are going is like, so I was like, definitely, I'm paying attention. It's like, Oz a survivor. That's all I'm saying. God damn it.
learn your stuff.
Oz a survivor.
Use your stuff where, because some things, the archaic way doesn't work. Like if you have to hand log everything, really?
Yeah. Long hand and shit.
Like we're not doing that. Because even my job, I saw like what the people did like before we had computers like back, like when I look at some of the historical stuff, I'm like, Dad, y'all was really in the 80s, y'all was really doing this like this. Even in the like mid 90s, you were really doing it like this in the mid 90s. Like, geez. Like, nope. But yeah, I'm sure that it is classes or things like that where you can learn how to do this type of
Oh,
technology.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
know it's classes out there,
AI
so
classes out there where like you can master that. Yeah. So
but you gotta learn. Things are advancing. Like even with stuff like I said, we're trying to teach our mom the technology because scan your QR code because mom finally I think knows like kind of a little bit of how to do kind of like a QR. She kind of has like the
mom,
concept of it.
mom just got Google good at Google like a year
Yeah, I think she
ago.
kind of has a concept of like learning that now. Because she was like, that funny squiggly square. She was like, what's that funny square? I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a QR code. You take your phone, you scan it, and it pops up.
Yeah. Or whatever is in the code, you can read it on the phone. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's how it
But
works.
that's how they sign in. I said, because I had some dental work done recently, and that's how we sign in there. You scan your QR code, and then that's how you sign yourself in. So scan the code, and then you put your information in, boom, you've been signed in.
On the parking garage I park at downtown, as a QR code. Yeah.
Hmm.
You ain't swiping no debit card there.
Oh, the parking garage I park into
Scan the code. It's
when I
like,
go
yeah.
for my spa days is that too. Like when I go for that, that's a QR code now. Because it used to be, like I said, 'cause when you pull up, it just takes a
Yeah,
picture automatically of your license
yeah,
plate, and then when you go in your establishment, they have the QR code, and that's how they validate you. Like you scan the QR code and be like, okay, they validate it like that. So I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
like before. Yeah. Like if we could get your little ticket and then you come out, you put it
Hmm.
in the
And they
machine.
punch it, yeah, to validate it for you.
Like
They don't do that no more.
shit's different now.
So this is how stuff is because they're trying to move
Every
along.
generation that happens is
Like, how can we get the fastest production with the least amount of, okay,
I think
boom, boom,
every
boom, we want to keep
generation
it
that happens.
moving.
AI is just this current generation. The generation before that is like social media was ruining the world. It's like generation before that is probably like when you're young, when you were like really like coming into adulthood, like the internet was ruining like the world. Yeah, when we were kids, it's like the computers are taking over. So yeah, every generation has that. When our mom, like television was ruining the world and shit. It's like comic books weren't considered like yeah they killing the world. It's like once upon a time. I'm sure when the printing press was invented, like yeah they probably complained about that. Like every time some new technology, they probably said yeah. Until people learned how to use the shit, it's like
Technology is going nowhere, literally.
yeah.
It's going to just
You either get
expand
with
and
it or
get
you get
better.
left behind. It's like, yeah. Like I'm not crazy about this AI shit, but it is what it is now. We got Mr.
Mhm.
Rogers and Tupac hanging out on the Mr. Rogers set. It's like that's where we at now. Shit.
You got Mr. Rogers saying, I wonder if heaven got ghettos.
He said that would have been the bar and shit, yeah. That would have been the bar and shit. Yeah.
See, maybe I should work with AI. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, here's something that you won't have to use AI for, but we got versus is back. I know I forgot to mention this last week. You know, we got a versus coming up on the 25th. It's a good one too. No Limit versus Cash Money.
I saw, yeah. How
Yeah,
you do that there?
yeah, yeah. I'm team Cash Money on
I'm
this.
Team Cash Money.
Okay. Just Cash Money taking over for the 9-9 and the
I was
2
like, just for that one line.
Like Little Wayne dropping it like it's hot, like they win all of that.
Bobbidi, 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 bobbidi.
Juvenile high, you full of that diesel, huh? You ducking them people,
Bling,
huh?
bling. Every time I come around, I just say bling,
Bling, bling.
bling.
Big timers, gator boots. When
In
the
the fifth time, good.
come on, man.
Your wife is my baby mama.
Yeah. Everybody, get your roll on. Everybody, get your roll on. There's so many hits.
My baby mama.
Yeah.
It's got
Man,
the 22s.
go DJ, go
That's my
D.
DJ.
They got so many hits, man. Yeah.
A milli, a milli, a milli.
Yeah, and that's what if we go Young Money, then it's definitely over. Cause then you add Drake, you add Nicki, it's like
Nikki.
big old Tiger. It's like if you add Young Money, it's really over and shit. It's like,
A milli, a milli, a milli,
even,
a
I think even
milli.
without Young Money, I still think Cash Money
What the fuck
wins.
that
I
ew.
think they win even without but Young Money is just that now it's just is a massacre. You add the Young Money stuff. It's like
Okay, because P, you gotta make them say, nah, 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 nah.
yeah,
Bout it. Wobble, wobble. Shake it, shake it.
yeah.
Bout it, that one.
Them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. Dun, 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 dun. So it's like they got some bangers. Hooty
Yeah.
hoo!
Woo!
How you do that there?
How you do that there? Yeah.
How you do that there?
You forgot the biggest one that they got. ICDC Khaled. If Lil Romeo your ICDC Khaled, they might wear no cap. Do you know anybody that ever went to ICDC college? Was that a real school? Because I always see the we would see the commercials when you'd be it would be the same commercial where the guy would be like, "You sit on the couch anyway." You know the commercial with the guy. I was a single mom. I had excuses too. You know that. What was that commercial where they said it was like a scam because the guy was like, "I never was in school." Remember? Because it was like it came out later. He's like, "I was actually an actor." It was like, "No shit." That you were an actor of the commercial.
Like I guess next you're gonna tell me Miss Cleo wasn't real either. Call me now. Guess you're gonna tell me she was an actress
What
too.
was that school? Was it Everest maybe college?
No, was it ever? That sounds familiar. It might have been
Yeah,
ever.
because the guy would be, because he had the hat on. He's like, you sit on the couch anyway. You're not doing nothing with your life, no how. Why don't you go and call this number? He would be like that on the commercial and making you feel a type of way. You sitting at home and you're like, damn, I do need to do
Get my
something
shit together.
constructive with my life. I think it was Everest College, yeah. But I think that, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a wash because some people think they're going to watch because like No Limit did have hits. It's not going to be a wash, but I'm partial to Cash Money. I am partial.
Yeah, I said
Definitely.
Cash Money is gonna destroy them. I don't
I
think
don't
that's
think it's going to
a
be
watch,
just
but
a
yeah.
straight up wash, but I
It's
think they
like you
will
said, it's
win.
like people said y'all said the same thing about with Dipset and the Locks. I was like, y'all, like I never said that Dipset was going. I don't even like Dipset like that.
Dipset,
I
Dipset.
think the Locks was way better than, especially if you include their solo stuff.
We gonna make it. We gonna make
And I
it.
get
I
high,
get high,
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 high.
high,
Mhm.
high.
Why they were gonna watch Dipset and shit? Yeah. All you got is we fly.
Ballin'.
Come on, like they were gonna watch it. Who so you think Santana and shit is gonna beat?
And they got Jewel
Who is
Santana.
Joel Santana gonna beat in any battle and shit? Said no one ever put on that Joel Santana.
They even take him off of the Chris Brown run it.
He was
When they
actually,
play run
that's
it, they
actually
always
my
play
favorite
without
Santana
Brown.
verse. Is like, okay, check it out. That's
Because they
actually my
always start,
favorite.
let me turn to you. They always start with Chris Brown. Scott Storch. They take him out all the time.
Said no one ever and shit. Hey, put that
Jules
Joel
is my favorite
Santana on.
singer, my favorite rapper.
Put that Joel Santana on. Said no one ever and shit.
We more likely to play Centipede by Reby Jackson.
Took it too
Just
far.
for a minute, that was kept on coming up in my. I don't
Centipede
know who
is
was running the
hot.
algorithms on Facebook, but for a minute, Centipede was just coming in my algorithm on Facebook. I don't know who was.
Like a
It was coming,
centipede
and
that's
apparently
hot.
in a lot of people's algorithm, because a lot of people are like, "Why is Centipede in my algorithm?" A lot of people are like that. Why is said no one ever put that Centipede on.
Even Reby Jackson probably don't even like that record, I'm sure.
I'm just crawling like a centipede. Yikes.
Could have been worse though. It could have been Heart Don't Lie and its algorithm instead of by Latoya. That's the only song I'd rather hear. I want to hear less than Centipede is Heart Don't Lie. At least that wasn't in the algorithm and
Latoya.
shit.
Latoya.
So,
Latoya.
so
That's
yeah,
all I'll say.
could have actually been worse. Yes. um, I got one more. This story. Had you heard this Elijah Wilkes story? I don't know if you heard this story. It should happen in Milwaukee and shit. Where like a road rage incident turned
Oh,
deadly and shit. It's like
oh, oh.
is I'll tell the story. I have the video. I'm not gonna show all of that shit, obviously, but people think that just because carrying a gun don't make you invincible and shit. It's like so like it comes like it was a construction zone. It looked like so like two lanes were going into one. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, okay.
And then God, people wait to the last minute to try to get over. That's what so he tries to get over the guy who's an off-duty cop, by the way, in the car. Like he was driving, like, yeah, and they have a little like fender bender. They both pull over and shit. The Elijah Woods, which is the victim now, yeah, he comes out the car hot and shit, yeah. And basically hits the guy in the face with a pistol and shit, yeah.
So he
And then
pistol
point
whipped this
your
person.
pistol with him, then points the gun at him. But then the cop pulled his weapon out and lit him up like a
A
Christmas tree
Christmas
and shit. Yeah.
tree.
And obviously, yeah, he was pronounced dead at the scene and
Because
shit.
he's
Yeah.
a cop, so he freaking knows how to shoot. So
Exactly, yeah. And what made it even well, I played a video because at first it looked like another like unarmed black man shot, like he had his hands up. They played that narrative, but like then they showed this video to the family and then it was a whole nother story. I have the video. I'm not gonna show like the
stop being so damn heated about shit.
especially
Like,
over some dumb shit is like
yeah.
not worth your life and shit. Yeah.
I mean, I drive on the highway every day. It's always construction on the highways I drive on. If people merge up at the last minute, the most I'm gonna do is just hung out in my car, just say idiot to myself in my car, and that's why I say I just keep it moving. I'm like, what a dummy. I just say that dumbass to myself in my car. I call them a
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
dumbass.
curse you out in my own
Yes, in
car.
my car, I'm gonna call you a dumbass.
You never gonna
Absolutely.
hear me curse you out. I'm just gonna curse you out to myself though. Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
the
gonna roll
difference. Yeah.
my window down. I'm
I'm not
not
gonna
gonna
flip. I'm
follow
not flipping
you.
you off. None of that shit is
I'm
like.
not doing none of that. I'll just say dumbass. And then I go back to listening to wherever I was listening because usually I'm listening to like my grooves or I'm listening to a podcast. I'm listening to something that's keeping my
Yeah.
mind, you know.
What I
Yeah.
automatically suggest if I have a gun, I automatically assume that you got one too. That's where I'm at now. That's why you got to think in society.
I just
Automatically
think
assume
every,
the other person has one too and shit. Yeah.
yeah, my too many people have pew pew. So, and
Yeah.
my job is to get home to my family. That's
Okay,
my only
here it
job.
is. The car on the right is Elijah being the cops off duty vehicle. See the little construction
What the fuck are
zone.
you doing?
They had the little thing
Yeah,
there.
it was a light little bump, but
Yeah,
I heard it.
yeah.
It was a light little bump. It wasn't that bad. It was like a little clink.
They they end up pulling over a little ways up the road right
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna have this ready to
Was
call.
it an unmarked police car that he was
Yeah, he
in?
was in his private vehicle. I'm explaining
Was it a
all
private vehicle?
kind of here. He has the gun. He has his hands in his hoodie already. See that? Hit him in the face with the gun. Right there, and that's what. Yeah, see, he got his. He
Yeah.
has it, and then that's like where I'm gonna end it right there. You can figure out what happens next. So yeah,
And it looks like the scene in Face Off where everybody was like with the guns. That's what it looked like.
yeah.
Now we're dueling. We're dueling with pistols now.
But that's where what happened. Yeah.
But you can't walk up to somebody and hit somebody in the
Right in the
face with a
face with a
gun.
gun. I think he probably didn't know the guy was a cop. I
He
don't think
probably
he
didn't know the
thought
guy was a cop.
he was just a hothead and thought he could punk him, and then he got punked
But the
himself.
guy didn't look like, I mean, because he was a little,
He was older, looked out of shape. Is
little
like,
portly. He was a
yeah.
little portly. I'm trying to be politically correct. He was a little bit
Like, I don't know the
portly.
older cop was. He looked like an older guy, like maybe 50 something. It's like
Yeah,
he's
he looked like
probably
he
an
was
older guy.
like
Yeah,
seasoned,
yeah.
definitely.
And then he's 26 years old, young hothead and shit. So
The
yes,
fuck?
what you get my car for? And then like he hits him in the face, and
And it didn't even look like it was no damage on the car. Like just looking myself, it didn't
yeah, it
like
was a
no.
little fender bender. Like I
It
said,
still wasn't
you
no. You could
exchange
still
information
drive.
and you keep it moving. That's what you do in those situations.
You you could still drive your car,
Yeah.
so it wasn't no
And
real
you've been
damage.
in some pretty serious accidents. You didn't react like that though. And shit. It's like
No, no, you called the police, and the police are going to come.
yeah, yeah. They fill out a police report, exchange information, go from there.
Hmm.
That's what you
And
do.
all the stuff that I've been in, like the driver was at fault because they hit me.
Yeah.
They hit me, so
Even with them being at fault, you didn't jump out the car and
no, I
attack them.
didn't do
No,
that.
fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, yeah, you
No,
pull all of that shit.
just I don't know.
So when they showed that video to the family and their attorney, they said, yeah, Mr. Wilkes, the cops was justified. He was at fault. It's unfortunate he lost his
Because
life.
he
Yeah.
hit him in the
Yeah.
face with the gun. Even if he wasn't a cop, like
Yeah, if it was just like two
you're
regular folks, you don't hit somebody.
you're a 2A guy. You
Yeah.
are. You
Uh,
were two guy. You were two guys. So
got mine within arm's
if
reach right on
somebody
camera.
if somebody did that to you in the
Exactly.
face,
I'm doing what that cop did. I'm
exactly. Because at that point, I mean, you could break someone's nose hitting them in the face. You could break
break
your
an orbital
cheekbone.
bone. Yeah, you could
You
knock
could
out a
break
tooth or whatever, anything. Yeah.
the eye. Like, what if you like break up the eye socket? Like now, I'm blind in my eye. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hit someone in the face, somebody could lose their sight.
Yeah.
You can. So
Could break the jaw, anything could happen.
yeah, anything can happen. So you hitting someone in the face with a weapon.
Yeah. You could tell dude was just a hothead. That wasn't the first time. And he thought he was a tough guy because he carried a gun. It's like, but he fucked around and found out. That's how I saw it. He ran into the wrong
And you
one.
gotta be quick. I said, because as soon as he did, the cop was
He was
he.
ready. Yeah, as soon as he hit him in the face. Yeah. And if it wasn't for that camera, it's good. The cop had a dash cam in his on his private vehicle because otherwise, his then it
Your
would have
word
just
against mine.
and it would have just looked like he just killed another black man.
Another black man.
But
Cause my boy is good. Like he hurts
he's a good
nobody.
boy, and
He's a good boy.
show his prom photo and shit and all of that.
Him at the local soup kitchen feeding orphans. They show videos like that. It's like
But I'm like, yeah, that's that.
I
Just
think
be just with me.
everybody.
Just to me, I assume that I have one. So I'm assuming you have one. I don't think I'm tough just because I have one.
Here's
It's
what I
like I
think.
assume that yeah, if I pull mine, you might pull yours. So
And I think I may be going a little, maybe I'm dipping a little bit too far, but it just feels like ever since 2020, a lot of people have just lost their fucking minds.
yeah, the
I
world
mean, I
got
get it
weird and shit. Yeah.
being quarantined because, like I said, I was
Cabin
quarantined.
fever set in. So then when stuff finally did open back up, people acted a fool.
I was quarantined with a 2 and a 5-year-old. With a 2 and a 5-year-old. Think about that. All day, every day. I don't go to work. I don't leave the house because for the first month and a half, 2 months, I didn't leave my house at all, except to just go to work and grab files because Marcus didn't want me leaving the house because like Marcus did all the grocery store runs. Marcus did all the stuff. Anything we needed for our house, he did because he's like, this disease out here, they said that it's harmful against children, elderly, and people who have respiratory problems. Our children are small and I have respiratory problems. So he was like, no,
I
you
still
guys are
got my
not going
letter.
out.
I still got my letter from the government. So
He was like, no,
I'm gonna show it to your kids one day. It's like, yes, this was a
piece of
real thing.
history.
I had to have this to go out in the street.
Proof
It's
to go
like
outside.
early in the pandemic.
Because he was like, no, Marcus was like, he was like, that stuff. He was like, you got asthma, you stay at home. The kids are young, y'all stay in the house. I'm not letting you guys get hurt. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there and do this. So he had to go and run all the errands for us. So I was just in the house with the kids all the time.
Yeah.
So I get it, like the cabin fever. But I think that if that is the case, I think everybody maybe needs to, find a therapist in your area and
Yeah.
just find somebody just to unpack those
That's
those
not normal and
unresolved
shit, yeah.
issues with, I
But people
think.
have fender benders all the time. It's like, it's not
Yeah.
normal to react like that and shit. It's like
Yeah. You must have had other things going on that you needed to unleash. So I think that everybody would probably benefit from doing some type of therapy session. Everybody, I think, probably could use that. But yeah, that's so scary. Like I said, because even think about like, what if it's somebody like me that's not that is an unarmed woman? So would you have hit a woman like that? That's what I'm
no,
like
how would
wondering.
you
Would you have just
react
hit a
differently?
woman?
If it hadn't been a cop, or like say if it had been you out with your kids and shit, like hit you in the face.
Hmm.
Yeah. With a gun and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you think about like that. Like,
That's why, yeah, I told you about the incident I had like what a year or two ago. Like it was a little road rage incident like
hmm
that. Cooler heads prevailed because I don't know this dude and shit. Yeah, so
hmm
I don't know what he was trying to lead me into and shit. So yeah, that's why I
hmm
just you think you can't have road rage in 2025, basically, because
No,
you don't know what that other driver, you don't know their story and shit.
especially depending on the city that you live in.
Yeah,
Listen, Chicago is concealed carry.
yeah,
I say that a lot. Chicago is concealed carry. So
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
assume that people had the pew pews.
Got to. Could save your life, assuming that prayer. Because then you don't get out your car, you just keep it moving. It could save your life and shit. Assuming they
Hmm.
got one.
And if you ever do feel like you're unsafe, drive to the nearest police station.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody doing nothing in front of the police. You a different kind of stupid if you do something in front of a police station. You are. I'm not saying it can't happen, but you're a different kind
It's
of
very
stupid.
rarely you see mass
Right.
shootings happen at
You a
police
different kind of
stations.
stupid if you do that.
Only mass shooting ever saw, I think, at the police station was in Terminator, and that was a movie, and he was a cyborg and shit. It's like, it all comes back to Terminator.
I'll be back.
See how I tied that all together. Let's wrap up on that note. I'll be back. Not Another Damn Podcast. Definitely appreciate you supporting us. You want to support us further, you know what to do. Give us a like. Also, subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms. Talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, YouTube, your Amazon Alexa devices, and you can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well.
And you can check me out at MSIMA8626 on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Also SCRAGLA7 on Instagram. And you can also follow at straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs. And for your video production needs, check out straightgullyproductions.com.
I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
We will talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.